What's poppin' with the SQUA? How y'all doing? How y'all living? It's your boy Amauri, and we are back with another one, alright? And today, we got a new episode of Let's Talk for y'all. And today is kind of special because we're talking about who is my favorite rapper, artist ever right now. And if y'all know me, you already know the answer to this. But if not, then just stay tuned for a little bit longer because we're going to get right into it. Let's go. This is episode 2 of Let's Talk. And on this episode, I kind of wanted to talk about something that I just saw, something that I have something to say about, something that I really care about. And that is Kendrick Lamar's, I want to say, last memoir, last memory, last message to us. And it came out on August 20th. It was released through a website called Oklahoma, and it was the only file accessible on that website. What makes this interesting is that Kendrick Lamar has gone completely silent. He has not said pretty much anything to his fans, to the media, to anybody in quite some time. So for us fans to get this message from Kendrick out of the blue, it really does mean a lot. It means we have something to look forward to. It means that we aren't just left twisting in the wind, wondering what's going to happen next. He gave us an idea of what is going on. So, in this episode of Let's Talk, I just want to take the time, read through this message. I want to give you my thoughts on the message. I want to tell y'all a little bit, just a little bit, why I regard Kendrick Lamar so highly. Alright, we have right here a message from Kendrick dated August 20th, 2021, and it reads, I spend most of my days with fleeting thoughts, writing, listening, and collecting old beach cruisers. The morning rides keep me on a hill of silence. That right there was just poetic. I'm gonna continue. I go months without a phone. Love, loss, and grief have disturbed my comfort zone, but the glimmers of God speak through my music and family. Interesting, he decided to mention his family there. He just had a child not too long ago. While the world around me evolves, I reflect on what matters the most, the life in which my words will land next. As I produce my final TDE album, I feel joy to have been part of such a cultural imprint after 17 years. The struggles, the success, and most importantly, the brotherhood. May the Most High continue to use Top Dog as a vessel for candid creators as I continue to pursue my life's calling. There's beauty in completion and always faith in the unknown. Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts. I've prayed for you all. See you soon. And it's signed, Oklahoma. And not only that message, but we get a very small picture, which seems to be Kendrick Lamar in the studio working on his upcoming album. I know I'm excited for it. I know his fans are excited for it. I know pretty much the entire world, the music industry itself, is excited for it because Kendrick has made that sort of impact. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of my thoughts about this, for one, it sounds really poetic, almost as if he's trying to lead us into something, almost as if he doesn't want to finish the thought because the thought will be finished when he releases his album. At least that's how I feel. He mentions this is his final album as a part of TDE. And he doesn't mention it being his final album, period. Just his final album as a part of TDE, which gets me excited, but it also saddens me. TDE is a powerhouse. Kendrick Lamar was, I believe, the first artist actually signed to TDE. So to have that, that's crazy. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know if he's even going to release more music after this album. I don't know what he's going to choose to do. But he does make it seem like he is going to come back, like he is going to release more music. Maybe he's going to start his own imprint. Maybe he's actually going to rival Dreamville with his own vision. Or maybe he's just going to change up completely and do something else. Maybe he won't even touch music again after this final album. He mentions his true life calling, and we don't know what that is. Kendrick Lamar is almost secretive with his plans. Not even almost secretive. He's like top secret, redacted files type of person. So it's crazy that we actually just don't know and won't know until the time comes. He mentions the fact that there's beauty in completion, and I take that as him meaning that he's completed what he set out to do at TDE. He has completed his journey, he is finished, and there is pretty much just nothing more for him to do there at TDE. If that is the case, I, just like everybody else, would very much so love to see what's coming next. Other than that, there's not really much else to touch on. It wasn't too long of a message. It was pretty short, straightforward. But now I kind of just want to touch on a little bit of why I personally love Kendrick Lamar. Why Kendrick Lamar is up there as one of my favorite, not even one of my personal favorite artists. And that's just because when you listen to him talk, it feels like you're listening to a community. I first got introduced to Kendrick Lamar back in high school. He had just released Section 80, and I heard him on the BET Hip Hop Awards Cypher. It was back when the BET Hip Hop Awards were like really big and all this. But he delivered one of the best verses on that award show, and I remember just after hearing that, I have to hear more of this kid. I want to hear more of what he was saying. I want to hear him rap some more. I remember running back to school the next day or whenever it was and talking to my friends who, me and my friends were pretty into music and what just got released and whatnot. So we were pretty excited about that. And we started talking about Kendrick Lamar, and we were all of the same opinion that the dude was incredible and that he was going to blow up and that he was going to take over the world. He was going to have this massive impact. And he very much did that. He released Good Kid, Mad City, and it was incredible. That album earned him a Pulitzer Prize. And it's almost like the rest is history. It's like I really grabbed onto Kendrick when I first heard him, and I have stayed attached all these years. Every single song, every single verse, I've heard it. I've heard it. He's inspiring. He really does push a nation. He really does push communities. He what Kendrick does with his music is what a lot of people wish they could do just in general. Uplift, inspire, help people to carry on, help people to keep going. With songs like Swimming Pools, with songs like You, with songs like How Much a Dollar Costs, with songs like Real, all these different songs, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, all these different songs where he's telling a story. He's trying to help people understand who don't have that perspective. He is trying to talk to the people who cannot relate to him. But he's also telling the story of those who can. The ones around him who know what he's talking about are standing there going, yeah, I know that story. I didn't think anybody else felt that pain. And he's helping others who would have otherwise never understood that pain, understood those walks of life. That's incredible writing. That's incredible musicianship. That's incredible artistry. I guess I say all of that just to say that I popped up because I thought he was an incredible rapper, and I've stayed around and I've stayed a big fan all these years, really just because he's a great musician. He's a great artist. He has a great heart. And so, yeah, that's it for me. If you guys want, drop down to the comments. Tell me if you guys would like me to go a little bit deeper into that. But that's all I got for y'all today. Just a quick little talk. Keep y'all up on the news. I also wanted y'all to hear how I feel. And like I said, this one's important to me because I'm such a big fan. So, yeah, that's all I got. I'll check y'all later. Thank y'all for joining the conversation, and I'll check y'all later. Peace.